Assalamualaikum guys, what's up? Today is gonna be something that I'm doing different on my channel. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I make iftar for my husband. I have most of our ingredients over here. First thing we're gonna start off is by fruit chaat. This is also called fruit salad. हमारे पास green apples भी हैं, हमारे पास strawberries हैं, pomegranate है, grapes हैं, bananas हैं, थोड़ी सी kiwis हैं, ये नाशपाती है, हमारे पास blueberries हैं और raspberry. So because we're running low on time, I'm gonna have to do everything fast. अभी हम apples को थोड़ा सा छोटे-छोटे pieces में काटेंगे. We're gonna cut them really fine and short. I have olive oil being warmed up here because we're gonna be deep frying some obviously yummy food. I feel like fruit chaat takes the most time, even though it's the easiest job. You just have to cut fruits, but it takes the most time because you have to do everything so nice. I want you guys to comment how your Ramzan is going so far because most of the world is in lockdown and can't really do much. What are you guys doing in Ramzan to keep yourself occupied? Oil is actually really nice and hot. We have frozen spring rolls because who doesn't like frozen spring rolls, guys? It's so much easier to just have frozen stuff and just make it because with Sierra, I can't make everything from scratch every day. Frying our spring rolls. You guys might be wondering why I'm standing so far. It's because I actually don't want to get splashed with oil. What I like to always do is when I get my plate, I like to put like paper towel on top because when you take something that's so fried out of the stove or out of the oil, it just absorbs some of that oil and everything you eat is not just really oily. As you guys can see, they're already turning golden brown, so we're going to be taking them out really soon. So ये हमारे spring rolls हो गए हैं, हम इनको आहिस्ता-आहिस्ता drain करके निकालेंगे. While this is done here, we're gonna add in our pierogies. You guys might be wondering what are pierogies. They're basically just like rolled up dough with cheese inside. If you guys don't want to get oil dropped into your face, do not stand right next to the stove because I did not have time to thaw these. Took them straight out of the freezer, which means they're like freezing cold into like boiling hot oil. Okay, while these get cooking here, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna finish up the fruit chaat. We're gonna quickly try to cut it without cutting our hands off because obviously we don't want to do that. So हमारे pierogies हो गए. You guys so funny calling them pierogies. I don't know what you call these in Urdu. Please comment below what you call these in Urdu so I can say it next time. So ये अभी हम kebab अपने deep fry करेंगे. So I made these kebabs and I froze them so you can use them after. I can't break it. I can't break it. It's like stuck like legs. I'm gonna have to wash it with warm water. This is not coming off and I already broke one. I think I'm just gonna have to like throw them in there like that to see what happens. It sounds like really hard pouring rain. ये देखो, husband wife है. एक दूसरे का साथ ही नहीं छोड़ रहे. Hello, can you leave each other alone? You're not even leaving each other alone. Time to say bye. There you go. So while this is being cooked, I'm gonna finish up our fruit chaat. I feel like this entire time, you guys are just gonna be wondering, like, Sarah, you're taking so long to make fruit chaat. But honestly, guys, it takes so much time. This is the one thing that I used to hate doing. My mom used to tell me, "Beta, fruit chaat bana do." Every time I was iftar, and I'd be like, "Mama, main pakode bana dungi," because I hated making fruit chaat because I just stand there for hours. And it would just get so annoying because you're just cutting fruit all day. So हमारे पास अंगूर है. We're gonna line two up together and just cut them in half. हम इनको अब निकाल देंगे because ये तो done हो गए हैं. So we're gonna be putting our pear in here now, and then we're gonna put in our grapes just like that. We'll be adding our strawberries now, and then we're gonna go and check on other kebabs. Because guess what, guys? I just learned something new today that you're not supposed to deep fry kebabs in such hot oil. And this is how they're actually supposed to start cooking because they have to actually thoroughly cook on the inside. Usually I just put them on a hot pan and I like lightly fry them on both sides, but this is like deep fried. So it's obviously new to me too. These are not fully burned, but I think maybe I can try to like bake them. They'll cook inside. Because when you deep fry kebabs like this, the outside gets like fully cooked and then the inside doesn't cook. So you think it's cooked, but it's actually not. और बच्चों के लिए हमारे पास थोड़ी chicken की strips हैं. Chicken की strips को already डाल देंगे. And these are already cooked, so they just need to be really like heated up again or maybe fried up again to get them a little crunchy. You can just eat them. ठीक है, तो हमारी fruit chaat तैयार हो गई है. Today we're not going to be putting chaat masala on this because, you know, something for a change. अभी हम पकोड़े बनाएंगे, वो भी आलू के because those are my fave. And today we're going to be using a ready-made pakora mix. This is what happens when you use pakora mix ready-made for the first time. Some of that pakora mix in there. तो हम अभी थोड़ी सी लाल मिर्ची डालेंगे for our own taste, and we're going to be adding salt. And now we're just going to add water and make it like pasty. This is what it's said to do, and hopefully we're doing it right. Checking on our little finger strips here. These are done since we already know that these were already cooked. They just need to be fried. So these are done. If you like your pakoras not to be so crunchy, like so much covered with this coating, then you can keep it more runny, like add more water. But if you want it to be more thicker, to have like more coverage on the pakoras or whatever you're making, then you should keep it more thicker. I like this consistency, just the way that it is. So now we're gonna quickly cut up our potatoes. Circular round cuts, keep them thinner, that means they'll just cook faster. So I like to just dip our potatoes in there as soon as they're cut, so it reserves the freshness. Mix it all up. Make sure that each potato is just covered or coated well before you deep fry it. Okay, and now we're gonna fry them. जब आप पकोड़े बना रहे हो तो आपको शूं की आवाज नहीं आती. They just don't sound like they're gonna taste good. Guys, we don't have much time left because it's almost iftar time, so I'm gonna speed this thing up. Our pakoras are done, so we're taking them out. My pakora fell. My pakora fell. It's fine. What the hell's happening? I think my plate's too small for this stuff right now. Okay, so pakoras are ready. So मैंने रूह अफ़ज़ा यहाँ पे already बना दिया है. So we have रूह अफ़ज़ा, we have water. That's basically all that's in there. Maybe like half a teaspoon of sugar. We're gonna add some lemon because that's how I like it. Khawateen o Hazrat, ladies and gentlemen, our food is cooked, our iftar is ready. Most of the stuff here is fried, but I feel like everyone likes that in their iftar, even though you should be healthy. This is our iftar, and this is what my husband likes to eat in his iftar. He also likes lamb shanks and a bunch of other things. When you're eating iftar, you can't have too much at once, and then you can save dinner for later, which will be obviously his lamb. So guys, we have aloo ke pakode, we have fruit chaat, we have some pierogies. These are chicken strips, chicken spring rolls. We have mix of chicken and beef kebabs. These took the longest to make because some of the kebabs we burnt them because we were trying to deep fry them. Never deep fry your kebabs, okay? And then we have kachur, we have ruh afza, and then we have a bunch of little things like drinks and some ketchup and stuff. And I hope I did a good job because this was really hard to make.
Just finished doing my dua and opened the roza. Where should I start?
Everywhere.
पता मजे की बात क्या है? रोज ऐसी vlog बनाया करो फिर ज़्यादा extra मजे का खाना मिलता है.
Wow, just roz khana nahi milta. I think you guys have seen at least like 5 vlogs on his channel just me making food. There's some iftaris that are not even recorded. Guys, yesterday I made sham fish.
Tastes good.
What about this stuff?
What happened to this?
It popped. It popped. It popped while I was making it because the oil was so hot. I know Mother's Day is like a day where we celebrate our moms and what they do for us and try to give them love and appreciation, to thank them for everything that they do for us. But I feel like Mother's Day is something that should be every day, and for me it is every day. And that's exactly what I want to pass on to my children, that you know, you should always love your parents every single day, and there shouldn't be a day for you to express how much you love them. But yeah, I'm happy for Mother's Day because people out there that kind of forget or tend to be like distant from their parents kind of like come back on that day and like show love and affection to their moms and dad. Also guys, right before Eid or an occasion happens, my friend just show up on my face. Like there's one right here and one here and one here and like 2 over here, and they're just waving at you guys. So guys, look who just decided to walk in while I was looking at that. And obviously
right, so
I can't
whatever we
you.
get right now, we'll do that to Sarah.
No. See, you can't kick me. That's what we need to do.
I will do it. Alright, go. Let's see.
Okay, if it lands on this, I'm getting 500 instead of 50.
Alright, go. Kick. So I have to kick you. You did it.
You just came.
Yeah, you. That's not the rule. That's not the rule.
You got kicked.
Yeah, right now.